book is The Bridge of San Luis Rey.
Well, it starts with the story of the bridge collapsing.
It follows in 3 separate chapters the people who died on that bridge.
And then we start to find out who these 5 people are. And all these figures are all heading to the bridge that changes their destiny and their stories.
I think that's good.
There's an actress that runs through this sequence of stories, and imagining Paul playing this actress, ultimately revealing that she's actually telling her own story at the centre of that, felt like it had a great kind of clarity to it.
Isn't the first line?
One of the most interesting things about creating the visual world for this piece was to have Lenny and Slava in the room playing guitar and Paul singing and ad-libbing and building songs. You know, they're so talented they can kind of whip them up quite quickly. So that's having those kind of heraldic creatures in the room. It builds pictures, you know.
Yeah. So we start with this eccentric woman. She has a daughter who's left her because she's an overbearing mother. The daughter's moved to Spain, and it's all about these letters. We learn about her connection to these other people. So they are all connected, interestingly enough. And so then we go to the next chapter, and then we hear about Esteban and Manuel.
And one of the beautiful things is that sitting at the centre, in the middle narrative of this book, is a story of twin brothers. And these brothers share a secret language that nobody else understands.
After the Esteban and Manuel, we go to Uncle Pio. Yeah, he's so complex and tricky and dodgy, and discovers the actress, and he molds her and he shapes her and controls her. And now he tells her too late that you were a great actress, even though he was cruel to her.
Oh, yeah,
Manuel.
yeah. That's because
Although it's probably a very heated place at times, we think of it as being hot. I always see it as being kind of dark and mystic, and almost sort of there's a sort of magic to it. And a lot of the tales feel like they're nocturnal.
Finding these allegorical stories that so perfectly encapsulate the human experience of facing mortality and trying to find meaning with your loved ones and with the way that you live in the world.
It's a piece of theatre music, not musical theatre. So the components are strong in every aspect of how you present that. The music, the writing, the visual element, the costume design, the intimacy of the space. So the audience are going to have Slava and Lenny and me, like that.
Loves you like a black magician, loves a Spanish Inquisition, loves you like a pawn on the run, loves the sound.
And the actor rises and walks out of frame.